Welcome everyone to B&LC Row Scale Horsethief route, because this is actually for some of the most realistic, but we're gonna be stepping back here to the 1980s. This is absolutely the title was called for the Row Scale B&LC Horsethief route, and before I might gonna be spawned the train, we might be able to be hurry as well to give ourselves. So the first thing we have to do is we're going to be checking the settings. We don't need to use for the low detail mode. The credits is Sneaky Steve God, Signal 357, Denver and Rio Grande, Grove 32910, and many more of the co-workers was the Raccoon, Zach Trains 1, Zach underscore Trains 1, Union Pacific Rail Fan 1234, Union Pacific Fan 1234, Doe underscore H, Corn Pop, Train Man, and probably that does not gonna be doing anything about for many more of these things. We're gonna be turned on all location tags, and especially for many more of those other kinds of these things. But even we're not supposed to turn off, as we're going to be doing for just a little bit another one as well. So I can't able to turn off for many more reasons, because this is actually an unfortunate way, because my mouse got glitched. This is a huge glitch as well that we're going to be doing for teleportations. So, this is absolutely for teleportations. We have for a very things as well to start anything about for many more of these things. So, we're going to be opening about the shop that can cost around the rail bucks. It has currencies for many more of these things. We have the steam locomotive B&LC H1 and many more locomotives for a lot of there for 12 locomotives available in the shop, and including such as cash will cost for Game Pass. If I'm just probably gonna be for clicking right over here, that money thing for cash register as well, I think the cash register was absolutely sound. Everything was possible. And it's gotta be a lot of these things that just pretty scammed really much, that I just pretty doing this for a little bit a long way. So let's just pretty teleport before we're gonna be started over here. We're started all over to the B&LC, and probably this is the main station or the yard as well. B&LC Horsethief Yard, as we're gonna be going for departure by train. Middleton is gonna be the next station that I just completely not working as well. So next one is Arguial, next one to the Middleton, and it wasn't working as well, and probably we need to rediscover what anything is gonna be going on. We're starting off with the B&LC Horsethief Yard. Then we just lead right over here to Middleton, and we're gonna be going all over here to Ariel as well. And next one is Bertram Outskirts, and next one is the Bertram Kyle B&LC Summit Yard onto its 5th station stop. And why should we not able to go work as well for while I was traveling along for just gonna be completely going anything as well, as we never be able to teleport. I never seen for such as the world's largest water tank right here that they just completely seen in row scale sandbox. This is the MP2. Could be actually for switching for many more of itself. And to click the spawn train is gonna be right over here from over thing. The next one is the Loketi, and down to Loketi Bridge. it's probably right over here. The Loketi Bridge is probably for this one thing. This is actually the historic Loketi Bridge that they just probably never find out what's absolutely pretty real. And it's gonna be right behind that station when I was continuing to go. And this is where the trains are going for even this way. Now seriously, this isn't gonna be going for just a little bit stupid idea. And by going down for here. But up here that you able to teleport, we're just gonna be going all the way up here for just right here. And the Highlands is gonna be right over up here after you pass the bridge, all the way to the Sunburst coal mines, and all the way up here to the B&LC Garibaldi Yard and Sevterville. And Sevterville is gonna be near to the end of this railway, because I'm warning you, there must be homeless things whatever we never be meant to saw. This is his last station to pretty stop the train, and probably we need to require for a small amount of trains or big mines we got possible in Garibaldi Yard. And this is where we're gonna be completely stop the train in a full time for just a little bit of one square like this thing. And so we cross all the way into the mountains and down into the Cacao Tunnel, back there to the woods, and went there to the homeless things of the rails. So this is the final yard stop, but unfortunately there must be a one track that could lead to the city and about the homeless rails of Brazilians as well. I really didn't mention to do this as well. And this is absolutely the city as well. We think this is going to be the Corpus Christi recycling and scrapping locomotives, but this is where the locomotives could automatically despawn. So I fell off out of the map that we possibly never did around as well. So that is all the tour that we're just going to be getting a little bit of one moment. So this is actually for one tour, and probably all locations we got absolutely right here for today. So we just completely able to drive all the way to down the back. It will be taking for a lot of minutes, like in under 60 minutes, for getting along with that train. I see another biggest water tank, whatever it is, that we probably seen around in this game. So it's still gonna be going all the way around what it looks. Another scrapping for like this way. This is some sort of an ironworks for a coal making and probably making a lot of these things or whatever it is. And we got is gonna be leading into the track, the first track as well. So leading for it's one rail only, and get all the way to its really thing as well, into its really bridge. And will be better to slow down, even that it is now for probably whatever we try to do so. And looks like this is where, like, the track number 44 looks like. And it's still gonna be going a little bit for split into two ways. That I see a little bit of lake, and it's gonna be a little bit for going all the way for around itself. Wasn't a part of the row scale videos as well, and it's still gonna be going all the way for around for its Horsethief route. That must be factories, large things of making iron or a lot of these things. That must be an interstate highway just completely added for just completely a few months ago. And it looks like that must be a yard and the city. It was completely building from the 1980s, wherein Bertram, and there is the station. Oh yes, I must really spawn a passenger train right now, and they just turn over. So looks like we're just completely able to walk it around the town, and it's got to be something a little bit quietly trying to do this. So before we're gonna begin of this video, nope, it's still beginning of this video already to the middle of this video, like here. This is the station from over here in the Betterhound station, and it's probably small, but it looks like we're gonna be going all the way up here onto the large hills, that there is no train station from over here, because there must be for some track crossing without for a railroad crossing for this time. But looks like going over another biggest water tower as well. Next one, we have arrived in Kyle County, Kyle Crossing, which is probably really here. BMP 12.9, B&LC Summit Yard. Finally, we absolutely found over here for just one summit yard that you can absolutely teleport into Garbidi Yard. So I already discovered everything what it absolutely tried to do this as well. So we have all locations have been completely done, and get an MP13.1 locate grade is gonna be going to thrust it all the way up here just before the interstate that you be able to catch on. And that must be the bridge over here. And some tracks is gonna be going a little bit all the way from around here. There must be a coal selections that where you could get a lot of these things, or flat things as well, but probably we're still gonna be headed up all the way into Locote Bridge. Finally, it should be able to go down here somewhere. That that is gonna be the end of this video somewhere. That's it for today's video. We have all of the locations we have started in Horsethief Yard, the Middletown, Argyle, Bertham outskirts, Barham, from all locations from started here. So we're gonna be starting in the Horsethief Yard all the way to Bertham from the station that I just completely started all the way. So this is where we're gonna be stopping the train completely for just over here. 40 cars already, and we have all the locations we have completed here, and I was refused to get a little bit for going a little bit from over here. So this is absolutely the Severtaville was probably over here. This is the Severtaville, and Severtaville is probably for the last one to doing like this one. But the unknown location is going to be going to be straight ahead. I think that could be the next last stop and the final stop into this station, where the historic moments like I'm probably seeing for this area for today. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. Thanks for watching and for all your support. And this is gonna be Turbo Concept is signing off, and the game is gonna be in description below, so you can spawn the trains from the 1980s, including such as the rail cars themselves.